Elizabeth Buckley, now Elizabeth Kopp, is saying that, Rebecca, if you can call in via phone, sometimes that's easier. So you leave the login with the computer link and then use your phone to dial the number. And I will put that in the chat log. Can. Actually, Terry, can I ask you to do that if you can hear me? You copy and paste the meeting information into the chat log. All right, so this is June 22nd. This is the CEI is live edition of the Council Communications and Service Unit Leader Roundtable discussion that we've been having. We're going to go over just a little information about the transition this week at the office and what you can be expecting. And I was hoping to ask each of the volunteers what their experience has been so far, if you got your email, if you've logged in, was the information correct? Sorry, was that somebody? Or is that a puppy dog?
Megan. Megan.
Hello? Hello?
Megan.
Is that Stephanie?
Rebecca can hear us.
Okay.
So I called
Great.
her on her cell phone. She can hear.
Good. Perfect. All right. Then I'm just going to talk a little bit more about the importance of emailing questions to info@gsvsc.org, and we were going to test that out as well, do a live demo if possible with someone who's got good internet connection. And then we've got a lot of forms that are moving online, and we were going to preview a few of them, and we're hoping to get a couple volunteers to help us practice on a couple of them before we put them on the website, and then we'll show you where they'll be living. And then we're going to have a on-time online renewal update and just kind of some of the locations that we're thinking about and involving the shop and whatnot. All right. So CEI is live. The emails from GSUSA inviting our members and volunteers and parents to log in and view their member community and renew went out Tuesday and have been still trickling out a little bit. And staff have been getting used to the system. We've had over 150 tickets created by customers contacting us. And so they've been working through those and getting used to that new accountability, and it's been challenging, but it's been fun, and we're really excited. And then, of course, how do you find CEI? And that'll be going to the main website. And so the CEI member community and volunteer toolkit. So I'm just going to take a quick moment and show you, recap like where you access. So this is the all new My GS tab that's showing on our webpage. And when you're ready to log in and renew or make some troop changes or renew your troop, you'll go to the member community. And when you're ready to get your volunteer toolkit going, and again, this is just for the troop co-leaders, but parents can also access it and view their troops toolkit. All right. So I'm going to go around and check in with each of the volunteers. Rebecca, it sounds like we're having some trouble with audio. So Stephanie, I don't know if you want to call her again and maybe ask her these questions if she's had any. She's had
All right.
experience.
Give me 2 seconds.
You got it. In the meantime, though, I'll see if we can connect with Amo. Amo, can you hear us?
Amo said yes in the chat log. She says she can hear us.
Great. All right. So, did you receive your emails from GSUSA Customer Care inviting you to log in? All right. Have you logged in?
Yes, she's logged in.
Okay. Sorry. I see that's the same. And then, was your troop or volunteer role information correct? Awesome. Do you have any questions or issues with the new system? Or that's really exciting. So I'm not saying no. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get.
Okay, Megan.
All right.
All right, I've got Rebecca on the phone. Did you receive your email, Rebecca? You should have gotten an email from our system. She says, Rebecca says she did not get one.
Okay. All right. It's good to know.
And of course, she's not a troop leader, but I mean, still,
Yeah, no, all volunteers should get
right,
one.
all volunteers would get one.
All right, so then, okay, so that's, all right, so we'll create a ticket for you, Rebecca, and we'll look into that and make sure you get your email as soon as possible. Are you, yeah, maybe we can troubleshoot at the end of the call since we've got a small group. So I can potentially reset your password for you, but it depends on what GSUSA has done. So we'll get in there and check it out. All right. If we'd had a few more people, I would have taken a little bit more time, but we're going to go ahead and move on. And all right, so what if I or my volunteers have questions? info@gsvsc.org. So you get almost an immediate email back from us saying we've got your inquiry, and then it creates this ticket system for our staff, and we're going through those each day. And like I said, we've already gone through over 150, and then you'll get an email back once we've resolved it, and we'll summarize, the solution and how we worked it out. So, but if your volunteers have questions, if someone else says, I haven't gotten my email yet, because by this point, most people, if not everyone, should have their email. So in the next week or so, whenever you're having conversations, certainly if they have not, send us an email at info@ with their name and that they haven't gotten access, or ask them to email us at info@, or of course call us. So even for those without computers, the main line will be open, and we will still create a ticket for those customers to make sure staff don't lose track of it. But yeah, so we just really want to drive home info@gsvsc.org, and it's just a really simple but effective feature, and it ensures that our customers, our volunteers, our parents all get responses, and we don't lose track of them. So any questions about that? I mean, we're going to have some time. So, for example, Amo, if right now you want to make up an example, you could send an email to info at, and you know, we could test it out while we're on the line. That's an option. All right, Emma's going to try. Cool. So, Jody, I'll ask that you keep an eye on the 281 customer care ticket queue.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'll just share it on my screen so we don't have kind of a lot of dead time. So this is, y'all are seeing truly behind the curtains. All right, we can come back to this in a few. Here we go. Where is everyone? That's awesome. That's what I want to know as well. All right, so we get these tickets in our system, and when we update them, sent from outer space, that's, I love it. And I'll say, I'm going to close it because there's, unfortunately, I can't hunt anyone down. So I'm going to say customer inquiry. I'll say probably on vacation. Wish they were here. And I'm going to close it. Okay, actually looking for contact GSVC. Everyone is probably on vacation, wish they're here. All right, and then in your email, you'll get a response. You'll see that exchange. So I just wanted to give a quick little demo of that, and that it works, and then you have that ticket number, and you can make, you know, we never lose track of you. All right.
Megan,
Yes, ma'am.
can I just interject here and just say something? So for Rebecca, this is for anything like, you know, I mean, any issue, say someone was working on getting a troop checking account or had an issue with whatever, if they emailed that email address right there, it goes into our system immediately. And we see that, and it gets sent to whoever it belongs to. So this is a good resource for all of our volunteers to make sure that at service unit meetings and stuff that we really let everybody know that if they need anything to email that email address. So they don't have to, you know, email Deborah Giles for this and email Stephanie for this or email Megan for this. They just email this one thing and they will get an answer back. Okay, thank you.
Oh, I heard you that time, Rebecca. We gotcha. But yes, so the email itself is really generic, and Stephanie, you made a really good point that it's a generic email, but once it gets into that ticketing system, we're able to put it to the people that own the topic or the issue so that our customers get the right answer. And so even though it's generic, it gets funneled into really specific departments very quickly. That's just kind of the golden key to getting into the system. And we wanted to make sure it was easy and, yeah, easy to remember. All right. So the next thing we're going to touch on are the forms that are moving online. We're hoping to get all of those up within the next week. So we're looking at the request for a certificate of insurance, application for event approval, group money earning activities, Form 4041 for the bank records, and then 4319, the bank account application. Then the Silver and Bronze Award final reports are also going to be moving online. And then we've got the online financial assistance application, which is actually reached through the new system. As when people register, they're able to ask for financial assistance, or you can email info@ if someone has a question about financial assistance. So I'm going to show you where the new forms will be next week, and then I'll show you some of them as well. And we might even test one. And we'd love for, Amo, Rebecca, or anyone, who listens to this recording, if you'd like to help us test one of these out, we can send you the link and practice. All right, so when you want to find the new online forms, it's going to be basically in the same place. So you'll go to our main website, gscsc.org, and you click on the forms link up in the top right, and then all of the online forms will be right here underneath the forms and documents. So there will be a link to the bank account application or the certificate of insurance application when we're live with those. And we'll definitely send out a message once they're ready to go. All right, now I'm going to just kind of show you what they will look like. These aren't live yet, but once we do, this is what they're going to look like. And this is taking the forms. One of the cool parts about the forms is that, and the reason we're moving forms online is because it takes advantage of that info@ ticketing system. So when someone completes this application, it gets submitted to us through that ticket system, and we're able to review the forms, approve them, all within the new system. So and we can connect it. We connect it to your customer account, track of you, or the forms that way. We'll still accept paper forms where necessary, but this will definitely help a lot of troop leaders and co-leaders as they need to submit new forms. All right, so this is what the bank account application looks like. Overall, the information is going to be very similar to the paper forms. We're just moving these online. And then Jody has been working day and night on these with Cindy, and they have been doing a phenomenal job. So Jody, I'll let you talk a little bit to these forms as I pull them up.
Great. Thank you. Yes, thank you. So this is the application to open a new bank account or switch signers on the bank account, and it prompts the finance, again, it goes through info at, we assign it to the right person, they'll be able to process it, and hopefully get that bank resolution out to the new troop leaders a lot quicker. And we'll be able to track it. So we'll be able to see, where we're getting stuck. So, or pushing it through, which is great. So yeah, so this is basically everything we need to know to get the bank account up and rolling, and it helps us, by having this also online like this, it helps us to make sure that we're collecting all the information that we're needing up front. We even have the policies there, so you can refer to those as well and agree to those terms, just so everybody's clear and, when they're opening a bank account, what the accountabilities are. And so it's pretty simple and straightforward. So that's one of them. You can go to the next form. So this is what you fill out after you've, opened a bank account. And so this is a secure site. I don't know if you can see up in the top left corner, it says secure. So we are going to be asking for bank account information, but again, that's why we chose WUFU, because it is a secure site.
And yeah, and WUFU is another host site that we're working with.
Exactly. But anyway, so this is the information that we need once the bank account is open. And again, just what type of bank account, and it kind of just finalizes, yes, I went to the bank, I did what I need to do, I now have established my bank account for Girl Scouts, and, basically the information that we need to kind of keep track of it going forward. Who's responsible, those kind of things. Who are the authorized? So if there are any changes, they could come in and fill this in as well. So if there's changes on the bank account. So again,
and I will say that WUFU is a trusted Girl Scout kind of, I don't know about partner, but we heard about WUFU from the Girl Scouts of Western Oklahoma, who has been in the new system now for 2 years, and it's just, it's secure and really easy to use. So that's one of the other reasons that we're working with it.
Yeah. It's actually, I don't know if any of you have heard of SurveyMonkey. They're actually the same company as SurveyMonkey, which is great. So again, that's just one of the other forms. So you can go to the next one. This one is the final report for the Bronze Award. So again, these are filled out by troop leaders. It goes into the system, and it creates a ticket, and then the staff person that needs to process it will get it on the other end and be able to, again, keep track. It helps us, through our ticketing system, keep track and make sure that things are processed, as they come through. And this is the same as this, just for the Silver Award. You can kind of scroll down and see, you can, Megan, if you want, just scroll down some of the questions. Again, this is basically taken from the paper form. Some had to be adjusted just a little bit, just to get ready for the CEI new way of doing things. But basically it's, very similar to the paper form, but now we can get all that information and hopefully turn it around quicker, and not having to retype things into a spreadsheet. So this kind of helps us collect that all in one spot. So Amo has a question. Let's see. It was really small. Let me see, Amo, what you said. So these new forms, I should have Tracy fill out bank info since she has a new co-leader. I just signed her bank account. Yes, you would have her send it out. So again, Amo, it's not live yet, but we will have them up within the next week or so. And we'll share. So no, don't be sorry. That's fine. That's great. That's great. So we are there. We are getting there anyway. So, and this one is for, yeah. So hang out just a few more days, Amo, we'll have these live. So this one, again, additional group money earnings. So again, we want to make sure that these are getting processed quicker and turn around. So it's really going to help us to do that and keep track. And not be, in somebody's email, so to speak. It's in a system where it's visible. And so if that staff person was out, you know, somebody else could process it if necessary. So we have basically a backup system, which is great. Which, you know, that's one of the great things about the CEI world, is being able to move things around and make sure that things keep flowing. Okay, you can go to the next one, Megan. And this is for, so for all of you doing service unit events, we've moved this application online as well. So basically, when you are ready for your service unit events, the thing is that it will be one event at a time when you fill that out. So you're not putting more than one event on the paper, but we usually, usually it's one event at a time anyway. So getting kind of straightforward from the paperwork that we had in place. We did update the outcomes. We no longer have 15 outcomes, we have 5. So we went ahead and updated that, and we also shared the program pillars as well. So it kind of helps us identify what your events are based around. You can scroll down a little bit more if you want. Yep. Or we go to the certificate of insurance, that's fine. Yep, there you go. So it's pretty simple form. And then the certificate of insurance. So for AMO, I know you had a request for this. You would have filled this out. Going forward, you can go here and you can fill it out, and it'll create a ticket. I will say, if it happens after hours, then again, it might be Monday before we get it. So just keep that in mind. The ticketing system works based on our office hours, so just keep that in mind. If you need a last-minute request, we'll have to figure that out. But we did work through that, right, Amo? That would have been less nerve-wracking. Yep, I agree. Anyway, so this is great. So this is one of the forms. Like, we can share a link if we want and have you test it out and create a ticket. That would be fine. But again, these aren't live yet, but it is set up to create a ticket, which is nice. So we're looking for some testers, which would be awesome. Just want to make sure that we're covering all the bases before we make it live. This one we've updated to make sure that we have the organization's email, who it goes to, that kind of thing. And so are you ready to talk about the financial assistance?
Yeah, unless for any reason.
Anybody have any questions?
Well, yeah, and if we want to test any of those.
Yeah. I would say share the link to the certificate of insurance. Just have them put in fake information. It's a simple form to fill out. And they can put fake information if you want to put it in the chat log and let them just get a feel for it. Make sure it comes up okay and make sure they're comfortable with it. Click on the link and it'll come up and you can type it in, and a case will come through and we'll resolve it.
Okay. Yeah, and then the last one is the financial assistance, which we're going to now this one will not be accessible on the website, because the way CEI changed our registration is this way people register through the new system, and at the end, at the payment page, there's a box that says financial assistance, and people select that, and then our team that sends an email to info@, it creates a ticket. And then we send out this application, which is pretty similar. So it's still for a girl, an adult, or they can do multiple. And which one did I not answer? Oh, the first one. Oops. Okay. Fail. Roanoke Valley. And then you ask for the girl's name and age, and we're still doing the investor sash. And then it sends an email, and we contact the customer, and it just makes it quicker and less cumbersome for both the applicants and for staff. So we'll still have the paper form by request, but we're excited to move that one online as well. So Jody, my chat log is not working. I didn't get most of Amos. I didn't get any of those comments at the end. So you keep an eye on that for me so I don't miss any more.
Yes, I am watching the chat log. So yeah, so far, Stephanie was just letting us know that Rebecca does not have access. She's having issues with the chat log also. She can't see the chat. So it's fine. So far, I think I've answered all the questions.
Yeah, great.
I'm just thinking, I know that you just asked them and put it in there, but maybe could you just go ahead and submit one and show it on the back end coming up?
Yeah, let's try it.
Is that okay?
Sure. Sure.
We got time.
In fact, Stephanie, how about you? How about you fill it in?
Ooh.
Okay. Well, they won't be able to see my screen.
Oh, well,
I'm thinking where Rebecca can actually see it.
Oh, you fill it out.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
All right, Stephanie, talk me through it. All right.
Okay.
All right, I know today.
Right. Put troop 3690.
All right. I'm going to use my personal.
And you're going to put your number in there and
Yeah.
roll on down. Organization.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say you could put a church. You could, Heritage United Methodist Church.
Heritage?
Yeah, Heritage United Methodist Church. And then put 544 Leesville Road.
All right.
That's actually my daughter's address, but the church is on Leesville, and that's where they meet at. Lynchburg, Virginia, 24502. Organizational email.
Yeah, so I just thought you have to select the country, and I thought that was set to the United States. So I'll go back and fix it. It is at the top, so
Okay.
I'm trying to set it so they're automatic, so they don't have to answer. Like it stays.
Right.
The address line is pre-populated like this. When we do mailing address or anything like that, it gives you all that right there, all those fields at once.
What's my reason for the request, Stephanie?
So that a Brownie troop can meet at the church the first Thursday of every month from 6 to 7:30.
Say it again. What are the dates and times?
First Thursday of each month from 6 to 7:30.
No. Okay. Right. Monthly, right?
Right.
All right. From now until June?
Until June.
What is it, June 30th? What's the last?
Yes.
Okay. All right. What if I don't know? Okay, so that's fax or organization number. Do I have to put the organization number, Jody? Lost you.
Megan, this is Elizabeth. Yes, it's in yellow. I filled out this form the other day. You have to, yeah, you got it.
Yeah,
Cool.
you got it. The phone number actually should be required, but not the fax number. So again, I'm seeing some things that we need to require.
Done. Got it. 1040 request for certificate of insurance. So did I do 2 of them or did someone do one with me? Submitted by Megan Duvall.
I think
I think
someone
you
did
should.
when we.
Yes, I think so.
Amo do it? Yeah. Amo did it. All
Yeah.
right.
Wait
Way
a
to
minute.
go, Amo. Reason for the class. Yeah. Cool. Now, is this an actual one or is this a total test? Because it's really real. And so if you need it, you can get it.
Need it, we're on top of it.
Yeah. Okay. All right, cool.
So now can you go to?
Okay. Go ahead.
I was just thinking. So now this goes to that Woohoo form, right? Correct.
Came from the WUFU, came to us,
Okay.
and then
Gotcha.
so we forward it to the bank, and then the bank. So this is pretty much done. So then I would send an email on it, or customer care would, and this is a lot of information. So I'm going to pull out. So I don't want to overwhelm everybody, and can't see everything behind the curtain. And so then the bank would approve it and send the certificate directly to AMO. And that would be it. And then they would CC info at, and then we'd connect it.
AMO verified the test, so we can close that case.
Okay, cool. Okay, that I can do. All right, closing the case. Now, I will say this one won't send you an email, AMO, but the bank would. So, AMO. Cool. Close. Boom, close. Okay. Anything else on forms? So we'll make sure to notify everybody when they're ready. They'll show up on our website in the top right corner. Forms, right here.
And so just so this, we're just getting started, and just as you see activity trip permission, that is another one that we're working through to get online as a web form to make it easier to process for all of you wanting to take trips. So and help us keep track of them and have that ticketing system, which is going to be awesome. So so we have a few others up our sleeve that we're working on to try to make things easier. And as we get them on live, we'll share them, highlight them in the Girl Scout Connection, and put them here. So, and we'll be sharing it on the roundtable discussion. Thanks, Megan.
Thank you, Jody. All right, the next topic are the on-time online renewal hubs coming up in August. So the main objective here, and this is Jody's baby, is to help troops renew in the system, basically, and the volunteer specialists are coordinating with the service unit leaders to partner for and plan events, and then kind of co-partnering, and then the program specialists are actually planning the events, which is exciting. So Stephanie and April are working on those really cool incentive programs that Jody's put together. And Jody, actually, could you find that incentive list again? I'll just put that on here because it's awesome and exciting.
Yeah, hold on just a second. I will put that up.
Cool. All right, so what's that?
I was just saying, Rebecca, I know she will love this because these were really good incentives.
I heard Rebecca had the best kickoff in the council.
She does. I mean, it was really good last year. We're hoping for twice as many this year. So,
Rebecca, we're going to have you share some of your secrets at some point, just letting you know.
So, Megan,
and also,
I'm sorry, this is Jody. I was just going to jump in real quick. I just wanted to show them where, if they needed to help leaders find this information, do you want to let me share my screen for just a second?
both show. All right.
Great.
Making future, absolutely.
Okay. All right. So I will go back to the beginning just because I had to find it first. But I'm on the main screen. Okay. And I went to About. So, and right here at Renew is where it's all sitting. And if you scroll down, it tells on-time online membership renewal prizes. There you go. And this is all our cool incentives that we have. So we even have one for service units, so you can win a free weekend at camp if you can help us, you know, support us and help us get everybody renewed. And then we have drawings each week, and these drawings will start pulling and announcing drawings starting in August. Oops, looks like somebody's emailing me. And then we have a grand prize as well. So we're really excited about all of these. So does anybody have any questions about the incentive drawings or the renewal itself? Please let us know. We hope you're excited about the renewal incentives and the programs we are with the Girl Scout movie night, and we're going to put kits together for the Great American Eclipse. We're going to have a karaoke party and the Glamma Jamma PJ party, and then we're giving away money for troop supplies. So we really hope that that people are getting excited and talking about it.
It's basically that's basically 2 months of prizes and fun. It's exciting. I love it. I know, and Nikki is going to go to at least one, and I'm definitely going to one. It might have to be movie night. I love me some movie night.
That's good for my leaders. Awesome. I'm so glad to hear that, Amo. Really, we want people to get excited. So we really hope that that the leaders are, you know, it's kind of cool to, like, you know, win a prize because they became a Girl Scout another year. So that's kind of cool. I like that. I like the
that's huge.
Yeah, huge is right. So we really want to get them in the system, and so we can switch over to Renewal Hub. I'll let you take the screen back, Megan, and then we can talk a little more about the renewals.
Yeah, so we're going to put up the Renewal Hub that Jesse has been coordinating. Jesse Brockman, our volunteer specialist in the Southeast part of our council, and she's a rock star, one of our many rock stars. And let's see here.
Okay, I stopped sharing my screen. You can take it back.
All right, so I'm sharing my screen. Thank you for your patience. Okay, so this is what we've got going so far. Jody, you want to talk a little bit about this?
Sure, yeah. So the volunteer specialists are reaching out and talking to the service unit team leaders and team members to see if, you know, you would like us to come and, you know, basically set up laptops and then the projector, LCD screens, and show the VTK and just kind of walk people through renewal. We'll bring our hotspots. I know in AMO, in your area, our hotspot struggles, so we may have to ask some help for internet, maybe like we did at the church last time. I know we kind of texted out a little bit, but it seems to go a little bit easier in this new system, which is great. But yeah, basically, you know, walk people through the renewal process in case they're having any questions or concerns, and then also demonstrate the volunteer toolkit and look at their member community, those kind of things, like teach them what they can do in the system, which is pretty awesome. How they can keep track of their troop and how they can lead their girls. So just really cool stuff. And then the other thing that we're has been offered too is that we have, like, for instance, the one at Camp SAC, the kickoff, I think, if I'm correct, that they're having a kickoff. and they actually are inviting several surrounding service units to come. So it's not just the Lynchburg Campbell service unit. They've invited Appomattox and Amherst and Charlotte and Bedford. So it's going to be a whole bunch of Girl Scouts getting together and kicking off the new year. And we're going to have, Jesse's going to be there with the Renewal Hub and Stephanie helping out if possible. And
lots of staff.
Yeah, lots of staff being there to help, and then, you know, and to be there to support you guys. And so what has been offered is the mobile shop. So if we can grab, you know, get enough participation from service units and set it up that if the mobile shop is available, they will come. So it's just a matter of if they're available that day that you choose. But that's what we're trying to coordinate. So so you get renewed and get your Girl Scout stuff for next year and be ready to roll. You know, so that's what we really help you guys ready. You know, by you know, October 1st, y'all are on it. You're ready to take action.
Now I have a question.
Yeah.
Is the Daisy Fest technically open to everybody?
Yes. So yes, the council is in. Go ahead.
Yeah. So let's talk about Daisy Fest and how awesome that's going to be.
Sure. So we're also going to have a renewal hub there as well. So at the council headquarters, the council staff are actually planning a Daisy Fest, so we're still strategizing right now and working out all the details. But we're looking. The date is August 12th. It's a Saturday at the headquarters, and looking to have fun events going inside and outside. Just some fun activities for the girls, all the troop leaders. And so council-wide, we want everybody to come out if they're available on August 12th and have some fun with us at headquarters. So just kind of like you know, we have Nikki Williams, who is our new CEO. We just want to you know, make sure people are connecting with her and getting chances and opportunities to meet with her. We're just excited to have her on board. And, you know, this was actually her idea to kick off the year. So we're just really excited. And we're just, like I said, working. Go ahead.
Yeah. Sorry, Jody. Go ahead.
Oh no, that's fine. Yeah, that's about what I had at the moment. But you know, I know I don't have all the details of the activities, but you know, we want it to be fun. You know, you know, this exciting time. We're really excited about where Girl Scouts is going, and we just want to share that with everybody and kick off the year, and you know, just looking forward to a really fun year.
Yes, very fun. It's going to be great.
Amo posted a question.
All right. The mobile shop would come all the way to little old Rappahannock. I mean, I would think so. I think we plan something fun, like have a good time with it. Absolutely.
Yes. So
I don't want to speak with Sandy and Helen, but because I don't know all the ins and outs, but I think it'd be great. Would you all want the shop to come up there? Helen puts on a pretty good show.
Yep.
She's awesome. Oh, awesome. All right. Well, I will definitely tell Sandy.
Yes.
For sure. I mean, she's trying. Yeah. So she's got a vision. She's working with Nikki on that. So I'll totally tell her to reach out to you. That's really exciting. All right.
Yep. So we just need to set a date. And we'll work through it.
Yeah. Yep. The Daisy Fest is going to be really exciting, and it's kicking off a lot. Nikki's got a vision as well for the council, and her vision has quickly become my vision and most of the staff's vision as she's starting to share it with us. And Daisy Fest is going to be very celebratory, and it's going to be bringing back some joy and fun to Girl Scouts of Virginia Skyline. So everyone's welcome for sure. And then, yeah, well, I don't want to reveal there's some other really exciting things that Nikki has in store, but I don't know if I can reveal them yet, so more to come. All right. Anything else you want to say on renewal, Jody?
No, just help us get them. We're just helping. We are really working to try to secure the date. So, if you can work with your volunteer specialists and get it back to us, that allows us to set up the mobile shop and have time to kind of coordinate the staff. The staff are meeting Monday basically to start, the works and the plans and who can go where. And so the quicker we have that information, the quicker we can kind of, make sure that all our ducks are in a row and be ready, and help you guys get renewed for the next year and kick off the year. So it's great.
Awesome. All right, so that's it, unless you've got any other questions. And of course, info@gsvsc.org. Tell any volunteer parent that you talk to who's having issues or has a question about the system, just info@gsvsc.org. That's all you got to know, and that's all you got to tell them, and we're here to help. So we're really excited. I'm really excited for this new era, Girl Scouts of Virginia Skyline, and with Nikki and CEI and this team, it's going to be great. So, go team. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you, Jody. Thanks, Rebecca and Amo, for joining us.
Yes. Thanks,
Yeah,
thanks to Rebecca and
you.
Amo for testing out the system. We really appreciate y'all's test.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Team playa. We love it.
That's right. Yep. Happy summer, y'all. Jennifer says happy summer. Thank you, Jennifer.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.